Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Elite Redux Elite playthrough. Today we are here in Rustboro. After last episode, we had ourselves our first attempt against our first gym leader in this game, Roxanne, who honestly, I think we had a great first attempt against. So great, in fact, that I have not changed the team around too much for our plans to go ahead and win the gym fight today. Now, admittedly, the Pokemon that I have chosen isn't a very popular Pokemon, not a Pokemon you would expect to be relying on in a pinch, but I have gone ahead and stuck with what I said I would do at the end of last episode, and I did go ahead and grab a Hoppip. I made it into a SKIPLOOM, and our team, other than that, is just Duot has been replaced because it did not do anything in the actual fight, and instead SKIPLOOM is going to be taking its place with a Focus Sash, so that we can hopefully get through Whiscash at the end. My plan is going to be to have things go just as similarly as possible to that first attempt. I have written down the order of moves that I clicked. So, you know, Palpitoad was our lead. We Bubble Beamed the Onix. Bombardier came out. Psyduck took out Bombardier. Atuga came out. We brought out Pumpkaboo. I've written that all down on the side so I can follow the same strategy as last episode. My plan is to have SKIPLOOM finish off the fight, because I'm under the impression that the aftershocks that come from Whiscash and its ability will not hit a flying type. This being a grass flying type means that this is just the perfect candidate. Any flying type that could get a grass type move would realistically work, but I chose SKIPLOOM for stab, but there's probably other choices that would hit harder, honestly. But yeah, Focus Sash SKIPLOOM is here. It has the innate ability Chloroplast, which is interesting. So Solar Beam is used as if in the sun, even though it can, even if the sun's not up, right? So we're going to be relying on that to do some big damage. We are a modest nature for Solar Beam to hit as hard as we can. Our special attack is not as good as our physical attack, which made me consider running a physical attacking SKIPLOOM. However, I feel like hitting it on the special side will be smarter because it does have that ability that activates at the end of every turn, boosting its physical defense. And I don't want to hit it on the physical side and only hit like 2 bullet seeds and not do enough damage. So I'd rather just pump everything into special attack, hit as hard as we can with the EV investment on a Solar Beam, and hope that that's enough damage, is what I am thinking. I do run Bullet Seed just in case the Rindo Berry is still up on the Whiscash for whatever reason. I don't see that happening. I think we're just going to bring this in with Solar Beam at the end and call it a day. I have Stun Spore just in case things start going really badly and the plan is in shambles, but our plan is pretty much to do the same thing. Other than that, I haven't changed around too much. I put Absorb on a couple Pokemon because Absorb sounds really OP. Actually, Absorb sounds like it's insane. I put Absorb on Lombre and Pumpkaboo. One, because they have a Shell-Smashing Macargo with Simple that's very scary. And two, because of the Last Stand Whiscash. But this makes it sound like I take their stat changes, like, I think Marshadow's move Spectral Thief or something also works the same way. But this makes it sound like I hit them and then I get their stat changes. So we're going to test that out as well, because that sounds OP. So let's go ahead and have ourselves our, hopefully, victorious attempt against Roxanne. I have figured out that we should take out these trainers to disable her skills, as this guy talks about, you know, having the Stealth Rocks be set up in the fight. And there is no Stealth Rock set up in the fight. There's one of these people that talks about the Last Stand ability, so I could take out that trainer, and then I don't think Last Stand would be an ability that gets activated, right? And then Lombre would be able to win if we went with the same RNG without changing the team around at all. So that is also an option. However, it doesn't seem like you can go ahead and reactivate it if you want to. It just seems like it's disabled for good. So I'd rather try all of these gyms with the extra buffs enabled first, and then maybe disable them if it's too much. But for now, I'm down for the extra challenge. We're going to give Roxanne a good go, following the same strategy that we used last time, basically. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if we could just, like, toggle the extra abilities on or off, I think I would like that more, just so I can choose whether I want the extra challenge or not. But because I can't, I'm going to keep the extra challenge there. We've obviously already fought one trainer and the Stealth Rocks got disabled. That's fine. That's fine, right? It was, you know, a learning process. I wouldn't have been against the Stealth Rocks being up, but Stealth Rocks would admittedly make my strategy invalid because we are relying on several Focus Sashes now. So we would have had to change things around a little bit. But when it comes to Brawly, I think we're going to give it a go with no trainers defeated first. We'll see how long that holds up for. Probably not very long. But we do take out the Onyx with Bubble Beam. I don't think that really matters. If it had been a 2-hit KO or a 3-hit KO, I don't think it would have changed anything, as Palpitoad staying alive is not what we rely on. The only thing that I think can cause a problem in this fight, actually, is if Psyduck gets flinched and can't KO the Bombardier. I think that's the only thing that can cause a problem. So I did put Whirlpool on Palpitoad, just so that we would have a way to keep it in. I considered Toxic. I did consider Toxic, but I decided against it in the end because I was afraid that if I went for a Toxic, the Bombardier might swap out, and then that might change up my whole strategy. But Whirlpool, at least, will keep it in. We might live. We're gonna live. Okay, so we get a little bit of extra damage off. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. We get some Whirlpool damage to hit. This is now trapped in, which is good. I want it trapped in because I want Psyduck to be able to take this thing out. Ideally. And we also get the Whirlpool damage ticking, which is nice, which is nice. That is very, very nice. We can go for another Whirlpool, although realistically it doesn't really matter. We just get taken out here and that's fine. Now, this didn't happen last time because Palpitoad got taken out straight away, which means I wonder if anything is going to be played out differently here. I wonder. Is it worth it to try and make sure that Psyduck is low? I think Psyduck was like one hit from death, and then they brought out something like Aqua Jet Tortuga to revenge kill. So is it worth clicking on something? I don't have anything that doesn't Oko. Oh. I guess we're just clicking Ice Beam. If we get flinched this first turn, it's fine. We do get flinched the first turn. Honestly, that might be the best, because now I'm going to be at the same amount of HP as the last time. We just need to be not flinched on this turn. This is the turn where it all matters. We need to not get flinched here. Psyduck can't get flinched here, or else everything falls into pieces. There's the Rock Slide. No flinch. You've already had your flinch. No flinch. Okay. Okay. We should see Tortuga come out here. If Tortuga comes out here, I'm confident that the rest of the fight plays out the same way. If Tortuga doesn't come out here, I'm afraid. Tortuga comes out here. Okay, good, good. Okay, all right, we're seeing the same kind of RNG. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the same, because obviously we don't have Duop, right? So when I look at the info page, I wasn't sure if she would see that there's a SKIPLOOM on the team and maybe preserve stuff for later or bring out Makago at a different point because I have another grass type. I wasn't sure if the AI would, like, consider all of that, but it doesn't seem like it. We just click Weather Ball, I guess, although I think we get KO'd. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't Aqua Jet, it was the priority Aqua Fang because it has the Opportunist ability, right? I did go back and rewatch the last fight to try and make sure that I was as prepared as possible. But we bring in Pumpkaboo here. And Pumpkaboo helps fight Tortuga. I have this written on the side. We're all good. We go for a good old Will-O-Wisp and we burn the Tortuga, while it just... Last time, it just kept cursing, which was kind of weird. I do want to try one thing here, and I want to test Absorb on this before we go ahead and fight the last stand Pokemon so that we can see how Absorb works. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I want to see how Absorb works. So right now, it has the curse up, right? It's getting that extra defense. If I, right, look at it now. It has 3 extra points in defense and 1 extra point in attack, right? My Pumpkaboo has no stat changes. If I use Absorb, do I get all of those defense boosts? We absorb. We do our respectable damage. Stat changes were removed. Oh, so is it like Haze? Oh, it might be more like Haze. Okay, so we don't take the stat boosts. I was under the impression that we took the stat boosts for ourselves, and I was under the impression that that was one of the most insane things imaginable. If it just clears the stat boosts, that's fine too. Yeah, we don't have any stat increases. Its stats got reset. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's still very strong. It's still very strong. We can finish it with an Energy Ball though, and We should see Makago come out. We don't take the stat changes. That would be a little bit strong. I was under the impression that we took them, and I thought Absorb was going to be the strongest move in the entire game, unironically. Makago comes out. Please do not Shell Smash. Is it worth spamming Absorb? Probably, right? It's probably worth spamming Absorb. Yeah, I'm spamming Absorb. My only concern here is that it sets up a Shell Smash, and I can remove that fear by just spamming Absorb. Burn Up hits, but it's in the range, so it doesn't KO us. We're going to get a little bit of damage off. Is Surf going to KO with Wing Gull if I Absorb, actually? Probably. It should. I think it should. It gets its defense boost, that's fine. I'm gonna just click Absorb again out of fear of Shell Smash, because that's the scariest thing that could happen in this entire fight, is Makago Shell Smashing. That is by far the scariest thing that can happen. The rain stops right as Wing Gull comes back out to set it back up again with Drizzle, which is fantastic. It's really good. So far, everything is playing out the exact same way, which I kind of didn't expect. Well, not the exact same way. I mean, things got flinched at different times. Palpitoad lived. Things are a little bit different. We Surf here. Now, if things are still going the same, Knackle stack should come out. We'll see. We'll see. Knackle stack comes out. Okay, it's all going the same way. I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting this. There's been, like, no crits or anything. Famous last words. We Surfed here, and then we set up a Tailwind for the next Pokemon. So we're going to Surf here, because we can live one hit just fine. Very good damage. Very respectable. Salt Cure hits, as long as this doesn't KO us. That should be fine. 30 damage is okay. Salt Cure is going to do a good chunk of our HP, but it should be fine. We should live. We do live. We can set up the Tailwind. Everything's still going the same way. I'm in shock that we haven't been crit or flinched at the wrong time or anything like that. We get Heavy Slam, that's fine. We bring in Lombre. Lombre starts its sweep, and we have SKIPLOOM in the back after Lombre has cleared up the Rindo Berry from Whiscash. This seems like it works. This is seeming like my plan in my head is coming to fruition, and it seems like I have planned this all out and it is working. Obviously, it doesn't really matter what we click here. Again, I feel like I clicked Mega Drain here last time, just in case they swapped into the Whiscash early. I'm going to do the same thing. I don't think they're going to swap in the Whiscash here. That'd be very, very stupid, but yep. We have our Focus Sash on, but obviously, that doesn't really matter too much, because, Aftershock. However, if it Dragon Dances on this first turn, can I Absorb take Last Stand? Is what I'm very curious about. Because if Absorb removes the Last Stand, Absorb is busted. So when we look at the info page, oh, it doesn't actually show its stats boost. Oh, is it? Okay, so maybe Absorb won't get rid of its stat changes then. I was under the impression that Absorb would get rid of the Last Stand boost. I think I'm still going to click it anyway because the Rindo Berry is active and it gets rid of the Rindo Berry. That's my only real concern. In terms of speed, we have Tailwind active, so we should be outspeeding it. Thanks to Swift Swim and Tailwind and all of that being active. So I'm going to click Absorb. Rindo Berry's going to activate. It's going to take one hit just fine. If it Dragon Dances here, then I'm under the impression that... Yeah, Dragon Dances, that's fine, so it'll probably take out Lombre next turn. So am I right in thinking that its Last Stand boost is like an innate thing that cannot be removed in that case? It does get the defense increase, which is why I'm running Special SKIPLOOM. Yeah, attack and defense and speed up. Okay, so the Last Stand boost is not something that I can remove. It's something innate to the Pokemon, I think. Which is really scary, actually. So I can't remove that, which is a shame. I'm going to click Mega Drain, though. We're going to go down to the Zen Headbutt because of the Aftershock hitting once we get taken down to Focus Sash. That's fine. That's fine. I could have Choice Scarfed Lombre. now that I think about it. And then I would have been able to maybe get another attack off, actually. Rather than the Sash, which did nothing. We lose our Tailwind, that's fine. SKIPLOOM just needs to one-shot here with Solar Beam. That's all we need to happen. We just need SKIPLOOM to come out, take the hit. We shouldn't be able to die to the Aftershock because we're a flying type. All we need is to see that Solar Beam can KO. Solar Beam is a 2-hit KO. There's no way. 74 to 89%. I don't know if that's right. 89%. We've done more than 10% of its health. I mean, my only choice here is Solar Beam, right? That's the only thing I can do here. I click Solar Beam. Waterfall. Don't flinch me. Don't flinch me, actually. That'd be a problem as well. If we get flinched here, then it's over. Don't flinch me. Aftershock. Are we immune? We are immune. Okay, that plan worked. Solar Beam goes off. Just kill it. 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 Okay, it kills it. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 77 damage. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. 1 HP SKIPLOOM victory. Why did it say that it wouldn't KO? Damn it. I don't like the fact that it lies to me. Okay, my plan worked out. Maybe it said 2-hit KO because it's a 2-turn move. And it wasn't taking in my innate ability. Maybe. Okay, either way, we get ourselves a victory against Roxanne. You diligently studied and passed top of the class. You deserve an A. 5 battle points for winning. Can I still battle the trainers? Is also something I'm curious about, because if I can't, then I miss out on battle points, actually. The Stone Badge enables your Pokemon to use the HM move Cut outside of battle. Take this special Pokemon as a gift from me. Ooh. Mora. Okay. Since you are so strong, you should challenge the other gym leaders. By battling many trainers, you'll learn many things. So can I still battle these? I think so. I think you can still battle the trainers after, which makes me even more tempted to go ahead and fight the trainers after I've done the gym leader. I won't lie. I am a little bit of a psychopath when it comes to difficulty. I like to make things challenging. Okay, that's why I did a level 1 No Blessings Elden Ring run, because I'm a psychopath that enjoys this. Masochist, some people would say, but I will go back and battle the trainers now so that we can get the battle points, and I want to see what's in the Adoption Center now, because I was told that these update every time you get a gym badge. Not you. You. What is now available? The star-shaped Pokemon Cleffa at level 23. Ooh, can I move my cap up now? Corm? The unknown Pokemon Corm. Is that a Snom? Hold. I'm buying it, though. I'm getting it. The unknown Pokemon Mabeep. Okay. Weedle. The hairy bug Pokemon. We don't need Weedle. The Whisper Pokemon, Whismur. Interesting take on Whismur. The flailing Pokemon, Stuffle. Ooh, the Cell Pokemon, Solosis. Is that like some fire and water stuff going on right there? Fire and ice, maybe? Ooh, I like that. The Psy Pokemon, Abra. Give me Calm. Now. I need it. Is this my most wise choice of using my battle points? Yes. Yes, it is. It's what needs to happen. Show me Calm. Level 23 Grass type. Grass Pelt. Defense gets a boost in grassy terrain. Self-sufficient and Harvest. Transfer the berry every turn. Okay. It can also have Chlorophyll, or it can have Overcoat. Okay. So a physically defensive wall with Harvest on a grass team, I suppose. Interesting. Stats are kind of mediocre all around. And you can evolve into either Cormoth or Popcorn. Oh my god. Wait, it can do it at this level as well. Okay, I will give that some thought. We also have Amora holding a Choppleberry. Makes sense that it's holding a Tropical Berry, because it's 4 times weak to Fighting and Steel. Fighting being the next gym, I suppose. Okay. I'm assuming you can't evolve yet. You cannot. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take Dewott back out instead of SKIPLOOM. SKIPLOOM's done what it needed to do. It used Solar Beam once. That was realistically what it was there for. And let's go ahead and fight the other trainers. Because I do want to grab the battle points. I might want to grab, you know, another Corm so that we can get both evolutions. We'll have to see. But let's go ahead and fight the other trainers and see how those go. It would be funny if I now went and lost to one of the trainers after going ahead and winning against... after going ahead and winning against the gym leader. That would be pretty funny. You're still sashed. You're holding an Eviolite. You're holding an Eviolite. You're holding an Eviolite. You're sashed. Good choice specs. I feel like we're going to give Lombre an Eviolite rather than a sash now. I feel like that's probably the smart choice. We could also give it like a choice scarf or something, but I feel like Eviolite is just very strong this early into the game. Let's go ahead and win these other things now. Once I back into a corner, that's when my true power starts to shine. So you're the one that probably talks about last stand. Let's battle you. After we've done the gym leader. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Granados. Can I just surf you and you die? Or are you sashed? Or scarfed? Let's see. You are scarfed for 70 speed. Okay, so you are going to outspeed me and head smash. That's just what you're going to click. 100 times out of 100, you are going to click head smash here. Which is a slight problem. Now, we are focus sashed. So we probably are best off just using our focus sash here, rather than letting something else take a hit. We could Tailwind, which is probably a good idea. And then we will outspeed the following turns and we can surf. So let's go ahead and eat a head smash, set up our Tailwind so that we outspeed the following turns, and then we can start surfing through everything. There's probably going to be some priority that's going to come from the other side, but it won't be from this Granados at least, or at least I don't think it will. I should check the Granados' abilities and stuff, actually, before I did this. That would have been smart. Sheer Force, Rockhead, Mineralized, Fossilized, just a lot of extra damage. This thing's just full damage. No priority, just a ton of damage on Head Smash. Honestly, it fits. It fits. But we now outspeed because we have the Tailwind up, so we can get rid of this Granados. And whatever comes out next is going to have to take a Surf in the Rain. From a lot of my team, honestly. Roggen Roller, do you have Accelerock? Holding an Eviolite, Sand Force, Power Core, Impenetrable, and Loose Rocks. Uses 20% of its defense or special defense during move. That's kind of cool. No priority. I'm under the... No sturdy, either. No sturdy, no priority. I'm under the impression this thing's just gonna die. Right? I guess I can probably live a Surf. Either way, I'm clicking Surf. It's fine. Oh, it just dies. Okay. Alright. That is certainly a choice to be brought in. A little bit weird, but sure. I thought they'd bring in something with Accelerock or something, but if... Maybe they just don't have a Pokemon with Accelerock. Geodude is part electric. It's less roll boost. That's fine. Let's roll on a Geodude with rollout is probably very strong. You have horrible special defense. You do have sturdy. So this will be taking this Pokemon down to sturdy. It has Explosion, which gets turned to an electric type move. Let's see if it explodes. I could have used Take Flight to get rid of the sturdy and swap out into something else, but honestly, it's fine. Wingull's done what it needed to do. Fire Punch. Doesn't want to explode. Understandable. You know, most Pokemon don't come out there and immediately want to explode. That's fine. We lose our Tailwind, though, which is a bit of a shame. Do we bring in... Who do we bring in? I should have memorized its speed stat before it got brought out. I think Pumpkaboo outspeeds. We could maybe bring in Pumpkaboo. We could maybe bring in Palpitoad. Honestly, I feel like we're fine. I don't think I really need to be thinking about it this hard. We could also set up the Rain again, but I feel like I'd rather save the Rain until a little bit later. Let's bring out Palpitoad. I'm bringing out Palpitoad. I like Palpitoad. Palpitoad hasn't had a chance to really shine today. All it did was Bubble Beam and Onix. Let's have Palpitoad come out here and Bubble Beam. Nice, we do outspeed. That is fine. If a Pokemon like Corsola comes out here, that's fine because we will have the boosted sand damage. with Sand Song on Hyper Voice, so ground damage, sorry, not sand damage. Archon comes in. Archon added the ground type. Oh, you just became weaker to my water type moves. That's tough for you. Rock, flying, and ground. Still has Defeatist, but Defeatist works only when it's below a third of max HP. Interesting that they've kept Defeatist. I would not have expected them to have kept Defeatist. They've also given it ground typing, but no ground type moves, so it doesn't get any stab. I guess it's just so you can't use rock type moves against it, but that's still kind of weird. This Bubble Beam should destroy it, right? It should be a 2-hit KO, I imagine, with the 4x super effective damage. Might be a 1-hit KO. Is it 1-hit KO? Okay, alright. I was under the impression it'd be a 2-hit KO, but nope, we are good. We are just rolling through this trainer. Just think, we could have rolled through this trainer and had a much easier time in the gym battle, but that wouldn't be any fun now, would it? Also, I wonder if I could have boosted my level cap before coming into this fight. Let's go for our ground type. Hyper Voice. Respectable damage. That's pretty good. We get Toxic. That's fine. Being on a timer is fine when we do KO the opponents. I'm absolutely okay with that. That has no impact on us whatsoever, really. I'm just going to click Hyper Voice again. We might see a Protect come out this turn. Maybe if it has Toxic. I'm not even going to double check that. I'm just going to click Hyper Voice. Take it down to 1 HP. Unfortunate. That's fine. There's a Recover. That's a problem. That's a problem. I don't love that. But we do have a Lombre in the back with Grass type moves that will be 4x super effective. So as long as we have it like at half HP, it will be fine. As long as it's not at full HP when Lombre comes in, then I think we'll be okay. Might be worth setting up a Whirlpool on this turn, just so it takes Whirlpool damage. No, I think the damage of just Hyper Voicing again. Hyper Voice could always crit. I tried to spark a crit into existence. We haven't actually seen a crit today, I don't think. It Power Gems rather than Recovers this time. That's interesting. I guess because it saw that it could kill. However, by doing that, it loses half its HP. So that's tough, I suppose. Either way, we bring in Lombre to go ahead and finish this thing off with a good old... Is it worth absorbing? And no, it's not worth absorbing because we don't take the stat changes. I really had it in my mind that we took the stat changes from the opponent and gave it to ourselves. I'm almost a little bit sad that that isn't how that works. Can you imagine the opponent sets up a Shell Smash and you're just like, mine, yoink. That would be fun. That would be very fun. Carbink comes out, we just click Surf. I think at this point that we are fine and this battle should be pretty much done. Wow, that did not do much damage. Calm Mind gets set up. Okay. We have Absorb. So, actually, this is fine. This is fine. Let's just go ahead and speed this up. Oh, it did Moonblast. I'm still just going to keep clicking Absorb. I want to see if it does anything different. I thought it was going to get stuck in a Calm Mind loop. I won't lie. Moonblast. Okay. All right. Yep. We have our special attack get lowered. I'm going to actually swap to Psyduck here so that we can set up the rain. Speed up a little bit just because I feel like we've kind of won the fight now. I could be wrong. I feel like we've won the fight. I'm going to go for a Big Fat Weather Ball. This is in the rain on our Modest Natured Psyduck. That's very good damage. Are you going to Calm Mind this turn? Nope, you're going to Moonblast, meaning we have won. Okay. Nice. They're now going to be like, hey, I've disabled this gym's abilities. I do want to see... Can I just move these to the level cap? And do they move with me? I might be trivializing the next fight. Apologies, but again, I need to know this. If I buff my level cap, do they all join me in reaching this level cap with me? Or do they stay at the previous level cap of 16 and then I actually have a level advantage? I'm under the assumption they're going to be going with me or I wouldn't be doing this. Also, do we have anyone that can evolve by doing this? 25, 33, 20. We can get Gorgeist. Gorgeist at 20? Ludicolo at 20? That's insane. Ludicolo and Gorgeist at level 20? That feels so early. I guess Goregeist makes sense because it's a trade evolution. I guess Ludicolo is also stone. Yeah, I guess they could be. Yeah, I guess you could have Ludicolo at level 14. But I don't think this is later than what you can have Ludicolo at. But damn, I didn't expect it to be that early. Okay. We could consider bringing the Rain team with us for the next gym leader as well. I'm under the impression that the smartest idea we could do would be to bring the Tailwind team with a bunch of Pokemon with Flock, like Tailo and Wingull. I feel like that would be very, very strong. I think Goregeist would still be strong, though, being a Ghost type, immune to fighting type moves, and having Will-O-Wisp. I think that would be smart. I'm already thinking about the next gym. We have a while to go before that, okay? We're still technically inside Roxanne's gym, but I'm already thinking ahead, I won't lie. That's a sign that I'm having fun. Okay. But still, let's see if you are gonna move up in levels with us to level 22 and have a new team, or if you're still level 16. They do come with us to level 22. Okay, so we can always go to the next level cap every time we access it. There's no reason not to, because we won't be trivializing some fights. That's fine. That's fine. My concern was going to be that I might trivialize a bunch of fights. But as long as that's not the case, then we're all good. Do you have Sturdy? Yes, it does have Sturdy. It might set up a Stealth Rock this first turn, so I'm actually just going to go for a Surf, I think. Rather than set up a Tailwind. Yeah, I'm just going to go for a Surf. We'll see if it's Stealth Rocks. If it's Stealth Rocks this turn, then so be it. But I'm in with my Focus Sasha. It does set up the Stealth Rocks this turn. Okay, that's fine. That's why I've stayed in with my Focus Sash Pokemon, basically. So that we can just, you know, take out one Pokemon in exchange for Stealth Rocks. The common lead. This is my only Pokemon that I have a Sash on right now, so as long as we just stay in with Wingull, then we're fine. We will need to consider whether we want to set up a Tailwind or not, but at the moment, I don't think we need to, looking at this opposing team. Nothing's fast, so we should be fine to stay in. Eviolite, Sturdy, yup, Woodhammer, Head Smash, Submission, Counter. That's fine. We still have our Sash intact, so we just go for 2 Surfs. Take down to 1 HP. It's going to take us down to our Sash, I imagine. Big fat Head Smash. That's fine. It's not going to take any recoil damage. But as long as it doesn't have Parental Bond or anything, then we're fine. But it doesn't look like it has Parental Bond, so we should be A-okay. Oh, we get the Rain Dish recovery. Oh, we've unlocked extra innates. Ooh. That's true. I haven't looked through the extra innates that we've unlocked, actually. We have a bunch of different abilities on our team now. That's something that we'll have to have a look at. Okay. Rockruff is going to use Accelerock here. But we get a little bit more Rain Dish recovery. It doesn't let us live an Accelerock, though, does it? I know you have it. Yeah, it has Accelerock. Okay, and that's absolutely going to KO us. That's fine. Wingull has done what it needed to do. It took out 2 Pokemon. Actually, Crunch. Okay. That's fine, too. It is Life Orbed. We should be fine to just bring in Ludicolo here. I mean, Ludicolo is about to just tear through things. Swift Swim boosted Ludicolo is going to do so much damage, I think. It's still holding an Eviolite because I'm dumb. Whoops. But 90 speed with Swift Swim is spooky. That's very good. We also have Rain Dish and Hydration. Do we have both unlocked? Do we have Hydration unlocked? I feel like we shouldn't. That was level 24, right? We shouldn't have Hydration unlocked. I think it's just showing the innate that we can have. But yeah, we just go for a big fat Surf here in the rain, and we do a ton of damage. No worries here whatsoever. And we let Ludicolo go ahead and destroy everyone. 196 damage at level 22. That's a lot of HP to deal in one hit. That's a lot of HP. Kabuto comes out. You are 4 times weak to grass. Why is Kabuto being brought out here? That makes no sense. Why wouldn't they bring out Dwebble? It has a Rindo Berry. It does have a Rindo Berry. It has First Impression, which is a 2-hit KO. Okay, so First Impression's gonna hit with a guaranteed crit, which is going to hit actually very, very hard. So maybe we actually swap to Do What here to take the First Impression, and then we can go for a Focus Blast. which can't miss because our super effective moves don't miss. I feel like that's a smarter idea, because that first impression would have hurt. I'm utilizing the mechanics, guys. I'm doing it. It's happening. But yeah, we have shell armor to be immune to crits. That worked out really well, actually. That worked out as really good timing. We actually stopped the first turn crit. We can now go for a good old focus blast, which, because it's super effective, it can't miss. An unmissable focus miss is very strong. It really is. It's so strong. 197 damage. I feel like our power just skyrocketed. I really do. Rebel comes out, that's fine. We are choice specs, but I'm just gonna go for the focus miss. We surely don't miss it when, okay. That's scary. That's a problem. That's a problem. 98 speed. Earthquake is a 2-hit KO on us. Doesn't have sturdy. We actually need to hit this focus blast here. Unironically. I hate this. Another shell smash because it knows that the earthquake won't KO. Oh, we really need to hit this. Guys, the move still sucks. Now Earthquake is guaranteed to Oko, and it sweeps us. Our only Focus Sash user was Wingull. We get swept here. We get swept here. Maybe Gorgeist can live a hit. Maybe Gorgeist can live a hit and it can burn it. Or absorb it. There's the Earthquake, because it knows that it can Oko now. I can't believe we missed two. I hate Focus Miss. I was so happy. I was like, Focus Miss, they can't miss. This is so OP. Yeah, about that. I mean, we bring in Gorgeist, right? If anything can live a hit, it's going to be Gorgeist. I don't know if Gorgeist can live a Rock-type move. Gorgeist removed the hazards. That's kind of nice. Let's see. Do we still get one shot by Rock Blast? 90% chance to 5-hit KO. That's so rude. There is a 90% chance. Does it have skill link? It doesn't have skill link, though. It doesn't have skill link, though. So would I rather burn it or absorb and take away its stat changes? Absorb can't miss, so I'm going for the absorb. Substitute. Will this break it? It might. Yes. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. You know the reason that's not fine? The reason that's not fine is because it has an ability that makes its rock-type moves even stronger when it's below 1/3 HP. Which means it's going to be a stronger Rock Blast, so it's a higher chance to KO once it's used Substitute a couple times. The AI is playing very smart right now, actually. Oh, there's the Berry Juice activate. Okay, alright. We still keep clicking Absorb, because, I mean, I don't really have any other option. It's breaking Substitute, which is all that matters. So we keep clicking Absorb. If it wants to substitute itself down, that's fine. Unfortunately, I don't have any priority on this team. We don't have any Pokemon with Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet would make our lives so much easier if Psyduck could learn Aqua Jet. That's all I want. I just want Psyduck to Aqua Jet. But unfortunately, it can't. It's now probably below 1/3 HP. Again, it doesn't have skill link, so as long as it doesn't hit, as long as it only hits like 2 Rock Blasts, then I think we're good. Also, I'm holding an Eviolite again, aren't I? I didn't take the Eviolite off of this when I could have put like leftovers on or something. I'm throwing. Stop. 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 Don't KO. Stop. Okay. Alright. honestly, that was a little bit close. That was a little bit close. Let's not do that again, okay? Let's relax. Let's relax, Dwebble, okay? A little bit spooky there. Wasn't my favorite. Let's try and burn the shield on to get that on a timer. We nearly got swept by a Dwebble after winning against the gym. That would have been a little bit embarrassing. Just a little bit. A little bit embarrassing. Let's bring out Palpitoad here so that we can go ahead and finish this thing with a good old Hyper Voice for the 4 times your effective ground type moves. It doesn't take damage from burn, because it has Impenetrable. Okay. Doesn't have Sturdy though, so Hyper Voice will in fact just guaranteed OHKO it, and we will get this victory out of the way. Okay, honestly, the trainers were very strong. Dwebble was very strong. Shell Smash was very strong. I believe we missed twice and nearly lost because of it. Holy, okay. All right, but that is the gym wrapped up. We have had ourselves our victory there. Next episode, we start making our way over towards Wisma Tunnel and helping out Mr. Bryony with Pico, and we see what's going on over that way. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.